You know what? A good friend of mine who has known me for 20 years just called me and said, Kev, whatever journey you want right now, I see your growth, I see your passion, I see a person I never knew before. Keep going the situation. You will not get away with trying to pull off having two families, you dirty lowdown dog. Hold on to your seats, everyone, because Wendy Williams and her ex-husband Kevin Hunter are in this. I'm getting emotional, and I told myself I wasn't going to do this. But before we start, give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free and greatly aids us in producing fresh material for your enjoyment. But hold on, let's go back. After 22 years of marriage, Wendy Williams filed for divorce from Kevin Hunter. Why, you ask? Well, it turns out that when he was unable to ignore Kevin's involvement in a cheating scandal, and this is how the woman learned she was seriously harmed too, there are still more late-night phone calls, and some covert communications to come. Whispering little Kev may have been 1 month old, just out of the hospital, and you see, I already had the kid. And when you deliver a baby, the mother doesn't get much sleep either. I wasn't back at work yet, so I was just a stay-at-home mother who was awake all night. I overheard some shady conversation in the next room, and when I realized who he was talking to, I tip and crapped him. I was then like, wow, this is how it's going down. And I read about it in blogs and tabloids. I also learned the address of the property he bought to share with this backwoods bit. TMZ the Gossip Girls have the inside scoop according to TMZ sources. Wendy had previously taken steps to completely remove Kevin out of her life. You know, in addition to being her husband, he also acted as her manager, business partner, and even the show's executive producer. Hold on to your hats because this is where things start to get interesting. According to rumors, Wendy started the process of distancing herself from Kevin even before she formally filed for divorce. Can you believe it? She's already taken steps to do so. Wendy already has a lease in place for a luxurious new residence in the Big Apple of New York City. And guess what? She doesn't just intend to test the waters, she intends to keep it. In order to avoid being stunned again, Wendy said, I'm not back to the girl I was before him, because when you get stunned like that, you never go back to who you are, only a full duck. But wait, what about Wendy and Kevin's former marital home in Venerable, New Jersey? It turns out that there was also a change, as a SlideDailyMail.com reporter discovered a moving van. The icing on the cake is that she has a team of professionals working round the clock to ensure the security of her funds, and that her admirers are there to support her through it all. It appears that Wendy is starting a new chapter, both personally and professionally. The man had the audacity to cheat and flaunt her, so it's understandable why she's upset. I know it's backwards, Barbie, but you know he was tricking her out of money. Wendy has officially shown Kevin the door as her manager, and executive producer Tenzor reports that she's currently on the lookout for new talent to fill those roles. Hold on, guys. The Wendy Williams and Kevin Hunter saw this plot become more complicated, and we'd have some inside information that will leave you speechless. As Wendy Williams moves forward and takes control of her life, she has a new house, tight control over her finances, and a new crew to help her take over the talk show industry. We eagerly anticipate what she has in store for us going forward. According to a reliable source who revealed the information to individuals, Kevin seemed to have gone through a wave of terror and regret unlike anything he had ever experienced when Wendy started making all of these significant decisions. Can you imagine the weight of regret Kevin Hunter carried? See, initially, when Wendy and Kevin decided to separate, they came to an understanding that he could continue to be her manager. But this is when things really start to get interesting. Kevin Hunter has taken a serious, almost summer stance, and is trying to figure out what comes next in his life. As you know, Wendy decided to take matters with her own actions and completely cut Kevin off after discovering current pictures of him enjoying himself in public with his alleged lover. She did indeed close her accounts and doors and left him with methane. The real kicker is that our feisty midday host Wendy and Kevin haven't spoken to each other at all since making that fatal decision. They appear to be living in completely separate universes at this point. Wendy has made it quite clear that she is not interested in interacting with him, but there's still more. Another insider accidentally spilled tea on people and revealed a shocking fact. Evidently, Wendy wasn't aware of Kevin's secret relationship until recently, but when she did, it hit her like a ton of bricks. It turned out that Kevin had been dating the woman who gave birth to this child for a mind-boggling 15 or 16 years. Infidelity is one thing. I'm a very forgiving person, but there's one thing that happened, and that was it. Yeah, the baby did it, a baby. I'm not changing Pampers. I want to be Pampers. Hello. Additionally, she later talked about it. A full baby is a whole nother topic, she said in the New York Times Magazine. The insider also explained Wendy's emotional turmoil. Given that they have a child together and have been married for a period of time that feels very long, it can be difficult to simply move on. However, Wendy had a revelation when she realized that she had been in a toxic marriage and that it was time to leave. This is a common mistake that many people make, which is to stay when they should have left a long time ago. Later, Hunter addressed the situation in a statement that proved his innocence. Hunter began a voyage of introspection during this time with the intention of attending for his mistakes, and writing the Ramza, he acknowledged that they were still a Hunter family regardless of the outcome, or the future Hunter promised to assist Wendy in her career. And through whatever difficulty she had as she embraced her newfound sobriety, he realized the necessity of working on his own personal development at the same time. But the drawn is far from over at that point. Let's go back a little further now. Wendy was going through a difficult period at the time of her split because she had to take a long break from her popular show, The Wendy Williams Show, from January to March. However, there's another twist in this tale. In January, a police report obtained by People revealed an astonishing incident. Officers paid a visit to Wendy's New Jersey home after receiving an anonymous call alleging that Kevin Hunter was poisoning her. When the information first surfaced on TMZ, everyone was astounded by how serious the allegation was, according to the police report. While Wendy Williams hasn't spoken specifically about the Kevin Hunter incident on her show, she did share a personal story. Wendy Williams reportedly broke down when asked about the shocking poisoning allegation. She vehemently denied the charges and assured the police that she was secure, but the cops then left their worries allayed. When she revealed that she had been living in a sober house, she publicly discussed her past struggle with cocaine addiction. This exposed moment allowed her to demonstrate her strength and resolve to overcome her challenges. This is the most recent information. It appears that Wendy Williams is ready to embrace her amazing future and put the past in the past. Kevin Hunter, however, hold the phone. On the other hand, he doesn't seem particularly excited about moving out of the silver house, which would be a significant step forward in his journey. In addition to his personal transformation, Kevin Hunter also hinted at the impending divorce, hinting at a whole new life that awaited him and his son. Oh no, that must hurt, but let's not ignore it. The influence of Wendy Williams. It seems that Kevin needs a reality check, while Wendy is moving forward with confidence, building a new empire and living her best life. Perhaps he is beginning to understand that he is no longer in Wendy's glamorous world. But well, you get what you deserve when you mistreat the queen. Additionally, rumors suggest that Kevin Hunter is being hit with big doses of karma on a silver platter. You've probably heard the saying, karma is a cruel teacher, and let's just assume that this applies to him. Even though it is a hard lesson to learn, those who play with fire eventually pay the price. As if things for poor Kevin couldn't get any worse, Sharina Hudson, his girlfriend and baby mama, reportedly bade him farewell. Why do you ask? Because Kevin has completely lost everything, exactly everyone everything. His pockets, which were once brimming, are now as deserted as a seashore. Please leave a comment below if you want to be the first to see my upcoming video. By selecting the button and the bell icon, you can subscribe. If this was your favorite, every week, I publish updates such to this one where I share information about an upcoming video. I also publish updates like this one where I share information on the personal lives of your favorite celebrities. Please like and comment on these updates.